What's up, people? This is Who That Edition. It's your favorite host, Trill Quack. We got week 2, baby, college football. We got some good ones. We're gonna get some previews, some keys to success, and a few picks, baby. Let's get right into it. We got a game, not of the year, but definitely game of the week with Texas versus Michigan on 12 o'clock. 3 seed versus 10th seed. Texas at Michigan. Coach Shane for Michigan. Big chance for him to show he's a good coach, a true head coach, and it wasn't Harbaugh. And for start, Texas coach, chance for him to show that he's one of the next great coaches to come up under the Saban tree. He's building Texas to be a powerhouse, which I believe he is. So that's why I have Texas winning this game by at least 10. I think Texas offensive firepower is too much. Yes, Michigan has great defense, but I think they're not going to be able to stop them the entire game. And I think their defense is going to be on the field a lot because Michigan offense, like I've said in previous episodes, is trash, and they don't really have enough, firepower to score on big teams. They struggled to score 23 points against their last opponent, Fresno State, and it was a bad one. Like I said, it was a 7-point game, in like the fourth quarter. Will Johnson saved them with a crazy interception, pick 6, but I just don't see that type of plays, happening much against Texas. And Texas was able to, Fresno State was able to move the ball against Michigan. They quarterbacked it for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had an interception, so, turnover battle was won from, the turnover battle was equal because Michigan quarterback threw an interception, and he only threw for 118 yards. Throwing for only 118 yards, and they rushed for 200, I believe. I think Michigan ran for like 200 yards last week. That's not going to work against Texas being one-dimensional. It's not going to work against a top team like Texas that is balanced on against the run and against the pass. I think it's going to stay noticed that Michigan can't throw the ball against them. They will stack the box and make Michigan quarterback, who we haven't seen much of. He only threw for 118 yards last week against Fresno State. We're going to show that he's not, he's not that. He's not a great quarterback, and I think Texas wins. I think it's not even close for real. I think Texas wins by at least 10. I give Texas 13. I think Texas wins this game by at least 13 points. Quinn Ewers will show that he's a top quarterback. You hear all the Shador, Carson Beck, and Cam Ward hype. But Quinn Ewers is a great quarterback in this game. He would show at Michigan. He would leave out there with the dub, although in many years, I think about 10 years since the team outside the Big Ten came in there and won. Texas is coming from the SEC, and they get the job done, man. I think Texas is a big powerhouse. This is their year. Not saying win a championship, but to be definitely a contender, a real contender. I love what Sark is building over there. Sark has 11 5-stars, while Michigan only has 1 5-star on the team currently. We just see it there, man. Like, Sark is building something. I'm not saying they're the next Alabama, but Texas is becoming a powerhouse, and Sark is a big reason for that, man. But this game is going to be a great game. I think maybe first few drives, it seems good. It seems maybe good. Or it kind of could give me like a Georgia versus Clemson type of game. First half may be close, maybe like a 10-3 game. Then second half, man, Quinn Ewers and the boys, Isaiah Bond, Bolden, Blue, the running back, would just be too much for Michigan defense. Although the defense is great, it just would be a lot of them asking to get stops while your offense is not scoring. So take the points, man. Michigan -7. Take that. I got Michigan by at least 10. Let's get to the goody, tootie. CU, Colorado versus at Nebraska. Good rivalry game, man. This game has become a personal game recently with Deion. May have been personal for years, but especially with Deion being the coach, man, it's become a rival game. And you know who I'm with. I'm with Shador, I'm with Trav, I'm with Deion, I'm with Jimmy. Yeah, man, I'm with Haynes, I'm with them all. So I like my Buffaloes in a tight game. I think it'll be a shootout. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I think Colorado wins maybe like 30-24. I think it'll be a good paced game, fast paced game. I think Nebraska will look good. I think Dylan Raiola is the truth. He will look good. But although this is his second game, so this is only his second college game, and this is the first time he's kind of going against some real competition. No disrespect to UTEP, but let's be real. You know what I mean? So, last year, Dion brought in 50 new players. This year, he brought in 40 new players. He's turning over the program. He's turning over that roster. Those are things you have to do when you're coming into a 1-11 program, who was the worst program in the country. You have to, turn over that roster and make them good by bringing in new players. I'm saying all these players that was there, once again, they're done. Although coaching can be a factor, but 1-11 is a lot to do with the players and some with the coaches. But Dion is on the right path for turning over that roster. But this would be a big win. Nebraska is favored by 3.5. This would be a big win for Colorado, especially this season, show that they are for real. Although last season, it was 3-0, then it collapsed. But I think this will be a big win because Nebraska is supposed to be good this season, especially with the new quarterback, and they got a few new transfers at receiver. But this would be a big win for Colorado. I just think it's a lot riding on Dylan. I think he's like the only star for Nebraska, and I think that will show. This is a big game, a lot of eyes, lights are bright, things like that, and pressure break pipes. Colorado, I'm not saying they have many million stars, but they got two superstars in Shador and Travis. And just what if they get off? What if Travis catch an interception and he may score 2 touchdowns? That's not even counting the fact what Jimmy Horn could do to Deontay Wester. Let's just say they start to run the ball a little bit. Who knows? But let's get into the key to success for Colorado in this game. At number 1, Colorado must protect Shador. Protect Shador is the number 1 thing, I think, in this game. I don't think Colorado needs to try to run the ball, ground and pound, things like that. No. Colorado is a passing team, and you do what you do best. They pass the ball. That's what they do. And most teams can't stop it, so continue to throw the ball. Protect Shador is number 1 key to success. 2, they have to create turnovers. They have to create turnovers that may be interceptions, fumbles, anything. Creating turnovers and winning the turnover battle would be key in this game. Giving Shador them a short field, not making them drive the entire field the whole game, and stealing possessions because it may be a rough day for Colorado defense. And 3, we do have to run the ball, and I would say run for at least 85 yards. I'm not saying you got to run for 100 yards, 150, 120. 85 good yards. A lot of the runs need to convert to first downs. Dylan Hayden should get a good amount of carries, I believe, this year. I think 85 on the game, on the ground, would be enough. I know people may say that's not a lot of yards, but that's just not what Colorado do, man. You have to do what your team does best, especially in big games. And Colorado got the receivers in there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy, Travis, Wester, Shepard, the rookie, Miller. You got a bunch of receivers. So get them the ball, protect your door, create turnovers, and run for at least 85 yards. I think Colorado leaves there with a W. I'm your host. I keep it 2 things, true, real. Everything I said today, you can do one thing with it. And that's bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Peace.